Has been trapped in their homes, not able to watch any live competition now for over a month. What do? We get 10 legends together, bring them out to a top-secret racetrack, and we turn them loose in match racing. We're going to see some of the best in the game, the best that have ever thrown their legs over a bike. Many of them haven't ridden for years. Some of them have been battling week in and week out. 9 riders are going to go for the championship belt tonight, and we are going to watch all this action unfold here on FITE.tv. Welcome to the show, folks, and this one is going to be one for the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, here and at home, will you please rise for our invocation from Reverend Dunner.
Father God, we praise you and thank you for this day that you have made. We rejoice and are glad in it. Lord Jesus, we ask you to protect and guard and guide all these riders out here today, keep them free from injury. Bless them with their travels around this course, Lord. We thank you for this day, Lord. We rejoice in you. We ask you to relieve our country of this epidemic and this pandemic, the world, Lord. Deliver us from it. Let us be a God-fearing nation once again, and bless all these people out here today. And we give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Well, folks, as you're pleased on your feet at home, will you please stand and remove your hats and get ready for our national anthem, sung by recording artist Andrea Ciccaretti.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we so gallantly stream, and the rockets rang around, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
lead away from Glover. Glover tries to work the inside on that big RM Zilla Suzuki. Pastrana's high line does not work out for him. Big, long drag race on the brakes. Pastrana trying to go the long way, and Glover blocks him. Broc Glover,
part of the El Cajon Zone, 6-time champion, Motocross of Nation winner, and now he and Pastrana battling out in the back sections, trying to out-drag race each other into the back corner. They worked that inside the 4 to 199, almost side-by-side up over Pastrana, trying to get that YZ490 hooked up. But it's Glover that comes back on the inside. Glover up and over the tabletop. Pastrana maybe looking for a backflip. Pastrana goes with the heel flicker instead. Big flat left-hander as they get ready to wrap up the first moto of the day. Pastrana touches down with Glover tucked in behind him. And Travis Pastrana takes one of the Farley Castle YZ490s. And we come across the finish line with the first moto of Moto FITE Club. You got to get eliminated twice. High five, Travis Pastrana talking to Broc Glover. These guys here have to go back and do it all over again. It's 1-0 for Travis Pastrana. Broc Glover, I don't know if he's going to stay on RM Ziller. I don't know what his next move is, but I know that Travis Pastrana is getting ready to load himself right back into the gate. It doesn't look like he's switching bikes yet. So the number 4 of Travis Pastrana picks up the first win of the day. Moto 1 of Moto FITE Club. Pastrana points over at Glover right now. These guys have been talking smack for a couple of weeks now. The number 4 machine Glover took to the 500cc National Championship a couple of times. Couple of blips of the throttle over there as these riders, looks like Pastrana's putting on a shirt. Glover's switching bikes. He said enough of the RM Zilla. I'm busting out the Moto Zilli YZ450F. This is going to be the second moto, and these guys haven't had a chance to break at all. Pastrana's putting on a shirt over top of his jersey. Glover's moved to a 2020 Moto Zilli prepared YZ450 for this event. Now, Glover loves the open bikes. It's something that he's always cut his teeth on. He was a 125 specialist early in his career, but right now he finds himself on the 450 Yamaha. They're back down on the starting line. Pastrana puts the dangerous cystic fibrosis shirt on. Man, this guy just continues to give back. This is their second run. These are one-lap races. We're going to look at the lap times here coming up shortly. As the riders are down on the line, and they check everybody down there. Everybody has a look at the line, and the starters are going to go and make sure these guys are. Pastrana's starting to get comfortable on that YZ490. Glover now on a brand new 2020 450. If Glover loses this one, it's all over for the Golden Boy. There's the gate drop. Here comes the drag race into turn 1. Glover again pulls the big start as he works that inside on that YZ450, and he's able to take a bit of advantage this time on Pastrana. Certainly going to be able to outbrake him. The camera trying to keep up with the action on the track right now as we're looking for how this one's. We got 2 number 4s, one on the 2020. Glover tries to make that inside work, and it doesn't work for him. The Golden Boy comes up a bit short on that YZ450, and Travis Pastrana takes it up high. Glover's not able to get back down on the inside of him as he tries to get that 450 pointed the right direction. That bike that he's riding right now will be part of that Road to Recovery auction. You definitely want to jump on board with that. Up and over the big step up, the Miller Mountain they call it. Makes the left-hand corner as we go to the drone. Big long straightaway into a left-hander. Pastrana on the YZ490. You can see a little bit of the roost coming up to step up in the back. Glover once again trying to go to the outside. It goes. Glover's going to try to come up the inside of Pastrana and takes away the lead for the moment. Glover looks over, but it's Travis Pastrana trying to seal the deal on the YZ490 FITE Club Moto 1. Almost shoulder to shoulder. Pastrana down through the whoops now. Left-hander at the end of the straight. Drone coverage, checkered flag. That one looked close to call. I don't know if Glover was able to nick him. Wow, these guys have had a little bit of a tough battle here. And it looks like Pastrana wants to try him one more time on the RM Zilla. These are the opening motos. These are the captains. Now, these guys will have a wild card they can introduce a little bit later in the afternoon. Pastrana, yeah, he wants to go again, and he's hopping on RM Zilla. Glover's looking at everything. I think Glover nicked him right there because Travis isn't even talking about it right now.
You just racing with you makes my heart rate go up, man.
Looks like those two over there doing a little bit of reminiscing on how the first two went.
It's a good bike, actually.
And these guys are going to go to the line for the number 3 moto of the day, so they're going to get loaded in one more time. No rest. Now, everyone else is going to race once and get a chance to move on, but Glover and Pastrana were talking. They want to auction off some jerseys. They want to do some good for the sport. Looks like Travis is having a few words right now, and the Golden Boy is going to switch sides of the gate. This is the final moto. Whoever wins this one, and Pastrana said to him, wait a minute. I've ridden an older 490 now for 2 races. I want to go back to my RM Zilla. Something I'm comfortable on. You see the 199 that's been a trademark number of his for a number of years. Glover was before the permanent number. And here comes another drag race. YZ 450 against 500 RM Zilla. This time Pastrana works that outside on Glover. Glover's going to try to come back up the inside. Drone coverage, and Pastrana starting to stretch out a little bit of a lead right now. He's starting to ride away from the Golden Boy. Golden Boy's going to try to use that high line this time to get that 450 pivoted. Up and over the tabletops as they drag race back down into the left-hander, the high side. Railing around the berm, and Pastrana's opened up a comfortable lead right now. This one could be the end of the Golden Boy in this competition. He is a captain who have a wild card he can throw out into the action a little bit later on. But Pastrana, RM Zilla, fastest section of the track in the back. The team dangerous. Oh, and Pastrana goes down. Pastrana goes down. Glover's looking at him laughing. Pastrana lost the front end in the corner, ended up on the ground. Glover may be moving on to the second round here if Pastrana can't get this thing righted. Travis back out in front. I don't know how he was able to make that move on Glover. Big flat tracker, a big lefter. Pastrana touches down. Manualing through the finals. Here they come, a little scrub, and it's Travis Pastrana that moves on in the program. Glover could use the wild card on himself a little bit later in the day. Right now, a quick little talk as they figured out. We'll have a chance to talk to the Golden Boy here in just a moment as he makes his way over to the signal area. So they talk to the referees. They're over there discussing it right now. There could be some, maybe a protest has been lodged.
Gotta start it first.
Now what's Travis doing? Seems like he hasn't had enough yet. As he goes to fire off the YZ490 one more time. This is, we didn't understand what was going on with this one as Pastrana and Glover are now trying to start each other's bikes. Travis Pastrana just getting used to the electric start KTM he's been riding.
27-year-old.
We'll see if the Golden Boy can't fire off the YZ490. Couple quick hits here. There she comes back to life. Well, you could always count on a multi-time 500 champ getting it lit. Pastrana wants more. I think he felt that the tip over was something that, what's he going to do? Travis Pastrana is on a YZ490. He's out on the track right now. As he's going over, we're not exactly sure what's in Pastrana's bag of tricks right now, but he's eyeing something up. He's done a backflip on just about every motorcycle he's ever ridden. Oh, and the YZ490 goes down hard. Pastrana up. The 490 did not get all the way around. I don't know if he's going to try again. The Golden Boy's starting to check into the hot seat. He does have that wild card left in it. Broc, let's get on the phone here. You were out on the track doing battle. You're riding just about every motorcycle we had here in the paddock area today. And one of the things that was truly remarkable is Travis decided to jump on just about every bike he has. Now he's trying to do a backflip. And he does. He does it.
Well, you know, I didn't want Travis having a conversation. That guy still goes so darn fast. And I think my heart rate went up.
Not too many people have ridden the RM Zilla. You had a chance to do it. Tell us about that a bit. How about this? Wyndham's on the line. I think Travis went back to get another bike, yet another bike, and here he comes back to the line. Wyndham's riding a flannel shirt today. I think this is the first time that he's going to get a gate drop on one of these new KTMs. He just loaded up his stable, 21 of them. So he's ridden an old bike already. He's ridden his RM Zilla. Now he's going to have his first race. And he's already gone 3 rides. I mean, this guy here, he's already been to one of the fights. We had a fireside chat last night. He's already wrestling people. Well, they're down on the line right now, and they're getting them ready. The starter, Tom Zielinski, points at him. He gets the nod. Who you like in this one? This will be his 4th moto already.
Travis right here was insane, you guys. You have no idea how fast and hard that is. There's no way, I wanted no part of that thing.
Well, here they are, the big step up, a drag race into the back left-hander. It's the 199. These two were teammates. They used to put on a show just for the folks from Suzuki. Now they're a bit retired. Pastrana, another bike. He's going to need a break after this one, and Windham's not able to find a way around Pastrana just yet.
Grabbing a tear off over that jump there. The roost is brutal, but look at Kevin's creeping back up. Travis protecting that very, very inside line. Oh, Travis, I don't know, that was a smart line, but we'll see. He's on the inside here. This is where I squared him up and got a little run on him, but, he was only on a 35-year-old motorcycle.
Well, they're out here in Fight Club Arena, and right now, it looks like Windham and the flannels pulled out a bit of an advantage right now on the 199, and this could be the first race of an epic battle. Remember, Windham has to beat him twice.
Absolutely. If Travis, look at this. Oh, no.
It's going to be Windham.
That 450 pulled out of that final corner.
Windham by 1 bike right now. Kevin Windham made a big, big drive from Mississippi up here to the Fight Club Arena, and he said, you know what? I'm not doing 2 motos. I'm trying to take this thing all the way to the end. Villopoto, Alessi, all those guys are worried about Windham right now.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of these guys are running hard. You can see the replay right here. I mean, Travis was, this was his 4th start. He's got it all wired, and he came out hard. And you know what? I think Travis is going to learn from that pass and the little mistake he made there, and I think he's going to give Kevin all he can run here this next one.
Well, they head back to the paddock. Finally, Pastrana's going to get a break in the action. A little bit of a chance for a breather. He still has to be eliminated by losing 2 times. And right now, he's only lost. He thinks he's probably back on the line. No,
yeah, he's so used to running back to back to back. So now we're actually technically going into the quarterfinals. We have 8 riders seated in there. Obviously, we saw the first round here with Kevin Windham and Travis Pastrana. They're both still alive. And then our next battle coming up shortly.
This is going to be a good one. I believe it's Sipes and Weimer is going to be a good one. And
you know what?
Let's watch what Sipes does, because there's Jake Weimer right now. Now, Jake Weimer, Rupert, Idaho. He says, you know what? I'm jumping in my Sprinter. I'm driving over there. I'm going to do this thing. Him and Villopoto hooked up like in Montana or something and started caravanning. And then you look at Sipes. Is there anything that guy can't race?
That guy can run them all, I tell you right now. And he's, first American to ever win the ISD overall. And not just the gold medal, I'm talking the overall #1 rider of all those hundreds and hundreds of riders from all the different countries. First American to ever accomplish that feat. He rides everything, dirt track, everything. And we're going to see the gate drop just in a second.
There it goes, down on the ground.
Oh.
Weimer, 450, gets the whole shot.
Yep. These two guys are both going really fast earlier on the practice session. And I'll tell you right now, Jake Weimer looks fantastic. And he's really not too far out of the retirement of the pro racing there. A little kicker off the top there. But you guys, when you watch those guys go through there, you can see, look at Weimer checks out and says, "No, you don't, Sipes." Heads to this big outside, total loamy, bermy line. Kind of tough. If you don't hit it just right, you lose a little ground. Little section of this step up right here that we modified after practice today because it really was, the guys wanted to get up and over the top there. It's kind of breezy on top though, huh, Rob?
Yeah, a little bit of breeze, but a beautiful afternoon here. Weimer and Sipes, this is Moto 1 of their battle.
Yep.
And Sipes has been, he's been a toast to the town in just about every sport he's ever thrown a leg over.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the guy, jack of all trades, and he's actually qualified for AMA, this year, Supercross main event. Here comes Jake making a run on it, trying to let that 450 power. That's kind of the one section. A couple sections of 450 has an advantage, but, these lighter two-stroke can get around this track pretty darn good.
Well, if you ever wondered in the two-stroke, four-stroke crime, the two-stroke right now has an advantage, and here we go towards the checkers.
Yep, and the 264, Ryan Sipes takes the first win.
Sipes picks up the win. I think you might be out of the hot seat here for a minute if we get get Jake Weimer over here.
Well, I think Travis Pastrana he's kind of taking my spot because he got beat by Kevin Windham, and Travis can tell us exactly what he's going to do different the next time he runs Kevin Windham.
Oh,
Travis.
He is. Jump in here, Travis. Jump down here for a minute. What in the world? So far, you've ridden, 4 different bikes?
No, I actually had a pretty good run on that last, coming out of the last turn. He went to block the inside. My arm pump was so bad. So hopefully we'll have a little more time. Broc gave it to me. He had the qualifier. He's like, "I don't want to go on, but if you flip this thing, I'll give it back to you." So that was a good battle right there. Sipes got around. Looks like the end.
Is that the oldest bike you've ever flipped?
Yeah, sorry about the handlebars, man. That's a little bent.
Well, the good news is I don't have to ride that thing again. But you know what? Like I said, if you can flip that bike, I was kind of thinking of calling you out on it because the first time a little tumble there. And I mean, wait a minute, does that count or not? Am I going to go back racing again or not? Because we didn't know there. But good job, Travis. Glad to see you.
Here we go, starting line. Top Bradshaw, Stanton. I want you to sit in for this.
Dude, this is awesome. This is why I'm here, man. This is so cool. I mean, all these guys. But there we go, Bradshaw off to a good start. Jeff's on the inside though. It's pretty slick in that first turn.
Oh, Bradshaw gets pushed out by the CR250. Stanton's riding a 2-stroke against 4-stroke, and Stanton's trying to pull away right now.
Yeah, but you see this back corner. As soon as they jump up over this Nintendo jump, you'll see the 450 really pulls out of that. So Bradshaw actually going to the outside. Stanton gets forced down to the bottom. So hard for the 252 stroke to pull up that hill, but Stanton does a good job with it.
Look at him putting that thing back on the ground, putting that machine right where he wants it. And Stanton comes up the inside of Bradshaw. This is 92 LA Coliseum all over.
No, 92 Stanton would have cleaned him out on the ground right there. I think he might be waiting for a better spot to knock him down, but this is cool. These guys have been talking so much game. I think they got a shot, not just with each other, but going on a little further.
Look at Stanton. He's coming up now. That guy's tenacious. Trying to out-drag race him.
Now, this outside berm, I already blew it out in the 500, so Bradshaw got around pretty good, though.
How about Stanton goes, I want to run 363, my amateur number.
Dude, that's before my day, for sure.
These guys.
He's going back and forth. Bradshaw, throwing the whip. Stanton might have tried. That could have been a butt whip.
It was a bit of a butt whip.
But here we go. Coming in this last corner, long sweeping corner, super slippery. Bradshaw gets outside of the line right there.
Still hanging on the cable after all these years, these two.
Bradshaw going wide. Stanton, nope. Not going to do anything on the inside. Bradshaw, round one.
Bradshaw takes one. You're out of the hot seat. We're going to see you in action against Kevin coming up shortly. Travis, best of luck to you, and I want to see what you ride next.
Shoot.
Jake Weimer, jump in here. Jake, you were kind of one of the younger guys that we went for, and you had to square off with Sipes. Sipes is in that crazy mode where he wants to race everybody, every time, everything. Look at who we got coming up on the line here. We got Ryan Villopoto against Mike Alessi. We're not at Loretta Lynn's. We're not somewhere else. We're here right now, and that guy's ready to go do battle.
This could be a good one. Old Mikey and Ryan, they've been going at it for a long, long time, a lot of years. So
I know Mikey's hungry. He'd like to get a win under his belt.
Oh, do you think Mike Alessi wants a little bit of Ryan Villopoto right now? Just a little bit?
I think maybe just a little bit. So I'm interested to see how this turns out. Mikey known for his start, so we'll see how they get off the gate. But the track definitely produces some close, tight racing, and definitely an advantage to get out front early.
Jeff Stanton was telling us that he runs a wedding service and a few other things, and I'll tell you what, it looks like he's never left. We got the boys on the line. Villopoto on the left, Alessi on the right. Mike Alessi, a whole shot king.
Yep.
This is going to be good. Who do you like? I know you drove out here with Villopoto. Who do you think has his first one?
I don't know. It's hard because obviously they both have speed, but with these real short races, that keys start, and it's hard to bet against Mike on the start. Let's see what happens.
Look at the aggression. Here we go. Gate drop. Villopoto is not a hole shotter, but did he get Mike? No.
Can he get underneath him?
He might be able to turn down underneath him.
No.
Wheeling into the tabletops, touches down, a little bit of scrubbing. The technique has certainly changed here in this moto.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the track just getting going here these first couple rounds, a little bit slippery. They put a little bit of water down. So those corners, they're pretty slick. You got to be real patient on these 450s.
Alessi starting to pull away from Villopoto right now.
He wants revenge. He wants revenge after all these years.
They were talking, I think Villopoto said he beat him twice as an amateur, but then they turned pros and the whole world changed around.
Yep. No, it's yeah, and Mikey's still kind of dabbling it a little bit here. I'm not sure what he's doing now, but still dabbling some racing here and there. So yeah, we'll see. We're getting down to the end. There's not much to do here with this gap that they've got, so we'll see. Ryan might need a mistake out of Mike here.
They made they'll switch spots on the gate the next time and then see if that doesn't help Villopoto. Right now, we've had Pastrana and the boys battling. Mike touches down, Villopoto coming in. Harvey is on the gas.
Yeah, they're going for it.
It's Mike Alessi by a couple bites. Checkered flag.
There you go.
And Alessi takes the battle.
We'll see. They got another one. We'll see how it goes.
You're out of the hot seat, Jake Weimer, and now six-time Jeff Stanton sitting down here. You and Damon Bradshaw reunited out there.
That was fun as heck. Yeah, great rivalry from the past, and gosh, for both of us to come out there and do that, it was awesome. Super fun.
Tell us a bit about the track. Obviously, it's a little bit of a hybrid. There's bigger jumps, but there's still straightaways, inside outlines.
No, we've made a great facility here today, and hey, it's about putting on a show for everybody. We haven't had any racing, and that's what we're doing. That race right there kind of set the stage for what we might see later, but you got to make it there first. So super pumped to be here with everything going on. It's about creating some entertainment, being safe for everybody, and we got another matchup. K-Dub had the upper hand on the last one. How's it going to go down, Rob?
He's wearing in a flannel.
he's straight out of Mississippi, bro.
He was his jeans earlier. Now he's busted out the flannel.
He forgot his gear bag, and he practiced in his jeans and strapped on some knee pads, and so. But he looks good. He hasn't lost it. You know, I said throughout the day, once you keep in touch, you don't lose that much of it. You keep in tune. It's all good, and so. Two great riders there. I mean, Travis, come on. What can we say about Travis? He
just backflipped the YZ490. I remember when you were racing those in the open class, and he's over here backflipping them. He said that is the oldest bike. They're checking the line. Let's see who's in the attack position. Oh, here we go. Did Pastrana jump on?
Wow.
He did.
Kevin was sleeping on that one.
Napping on the line, Kevin Windham.
So another battle, 2-stroke against 4-stroke. So we'll see how this one plays out. Gosh, Travis rides so good still. It's awesome. And you know, Kevin, he was just at the Donations. Last?
These guys were both. They
were both over. Absolutely.
And Sykes is here. We got the whole squad. All right, here he comes.
Inside
back.
Outside line. Oh. 2-stroke goes to the inside. Kevin rails the outside. A little advantage.
Kevin has to make a pass right now. Hey, I know we're auctioning off jerseys. Can you imagine if somebody bid on this flannel? I think that thing, because you could wear it.
Yeah,
you could go out.
Absolutely. Yeah, all jerseys are 100% donations going to Road to Recovery at Road Recovery website. Somehow good pass coming to the inside.
He didn't get it done on him. Travis shut the door on him. And you know Travis will move over on anybody.
Oh, now they're playing.
Oh, he's trying to block him.
Oh, yeah. So now it's really going to go down for the last two turns.
Here they go. This is reminiscent of the Suzuki 52-stroke era.
You know Travis doesn't want to go home, so he's going to do whatever he can to win this thing.
Here they come, big flat track, and Travis takes back over the lead.
Who's going inside? Travis going inside. Kevin's going outside. Where's it going to be? Uh-oh. Travis has got this one.
Oh, so close.
Awesome.
Look at Trav. I think he thinks he gave it to him. That one was close to call.
Awesome racing. Let's keep it going. I'm back on the line.
Get back on the line. Ryan Villopoto.
Let's hear what Ryan's got to say. Were you sleeping on the start, bro?
I was a little slow. I haven't done that in a while.
All right, you didn't get the whole shot. You put in a good ride. Did you see anything? Did you learn anything?
I can't tell you if I actually learned anything, but I think for sure being behind the gate again, and I'm hoping that next time I I got the cobwebs up, brushed out, so we're going to get back there. And I think if I can, the whole time we were pretty close, meaning I didn't gain anything. So if I can get myself in a better position and have a chance to run it in on him, or vice versa, he's gonna have that chance.
How about Travis? Tries to block past K-Dub. Then he doesn't even.
Hey, it's actually, it's Kevin can still ride, or I'm sorry, Travis can still ride really good, and we all know Kevin. He's like, I haven't rode in 2 years.
Did you see how close that finish was? I don't know if we're going to have to go back and look at it again. I know you folks that are at home have the reversed up. Now, we've got a little bit of a battle that's shaping up here. Weimer and Sipes. Sipes has him by
Here
one.
we go. Here's the replay right here.
Who we get?
Dude, that was...
Oh, my goodness. Was that too close to call?
I think that's can we do a tie?
Oh, then they'd have to just ride more. I think everybody should tie. We should make them ride all night. They're looking at a tie. They're going to have to look at it. They're going to have to go to the booth and find out on this one. Jeez, oh man. We're going to bring Travis into the booth and look at the finish one more time. We're going to look at the finish Oh, here we go. Sipes is down on there. Here it is.
Oh, I might have got him.
Do you think you got him?
No, I can't tell. I can't see any games through the street.
That was close.
Very, very close. That was some of the best racing we've seen today so far.
I think we've got a lot of racing to go. No, you're good.
Let's get back down here on the line. We got Sipes and Weimer. Sipes leads at 1-0. Travis has loosened up his arms. He's been riding all night long.
Eat a banana, Travis. It'll get the lactic acid out of there. So we got 2-stroke against a 4-stroke again.
Now, I thought J Dub would have had a little bit on him.
I mean, the jack of all trades.
Look at him with the Paul MX stick. Oh, and he got caught in the gate. He got caught in the gate but was able to get out. Oh, and look at the aggression. It takes the lead.
I like that. Up the inside.
He's opened up on him. Sipes is going to have to do
so
some
that
work.
First turn has some rocks in it. And also, remember, we're coming back on the straightaway. So there's a berm that I kind of tried to use, but it's totally in the wrong position. Maybe that's where Ryan was able to, make that mistake.
Normally you guys are racing in front of tens and 20s of thousands of people and the whole bit, the sponsor lineup. There's none of that here. We had to go full quarantine. There's no fans. There's no sponsors. It's just you guys wanted to come out.
Oh, Jake just blew the inside of that turn.
Travis was blowing up some berms, he said, on the RM Zilla. Did he ruin any of them out there?
And things are getting wide, and as we keep racing here, it's going to definitely get a lot more challenging to get the traction on the insides of these turns because it's got like a little bit of a mulch bark feel to it, but underneath is very hard.
Weimer's coming back. Weimer's picked up championships for Mitch Payton back in the day, and you know he wants another one right now.
That's right. No, for sure. He doesn't want to lose this one. I believe he lost the first one, correct?
Here they come. Back down the long straight and back again. Sipes has the lead again. Tenacious.
I like it.
I do
like
too.
it.
Here comes the checker flag.
Flat track, Supercross, Motocross.
Sipes
does it all.
Sipes puts him on the trailer. Jake Weimer's out. Ryan Villopoto, you got another battle to do? We're pretty sure that it was Kevin Windham that was not able to get that done. So there they are down there and discussing it. Kevin Windham has getting his helmet off. He's got his flannel on. It's actually a dress shirt. What in the world was going on out there?
Man, I'm trying to decide who won. That's like one of the tightest finishes I've ever had in my entire career, and we're going for it, man. Travis is no joke. thinking we'd let up a little bit, maybe do a backflip somewhere, but and I'm having to go for it. I'm playing a little cat and mouse, but also I'm not able, because the rules of the Moto FITE Club, I'm not able to use my start lockdown, and Travis is better than me without a lockdown for sure, because I'm feel like a fish out of water.
Well, we went with the run what you brung thing, so if you brung one, you can use it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what the rules are, because Travis has a way of making you feel bad about your decision and trying to make a level playing field. He's doing a great job. So,
what do you think about this one we got on the line right now? Bradshaw and Stanton back here. Bradshaw's already got him down one. It's just that he's struggled. Jeff knows a way. He seems like he has kind of Damon's number when it comes to this.
Well, old dogs have the most tricks, right? And no one better than 6-time. He's amazing. He's freaking in better shape than me. So I think that this is going to be another great showdown, and I feel like I'm watching in 1992 again.
Well, let me get you suited up over there and get ready to go. Jake Weimer jumping into the hot seat right now. Jake, have a seat. First rider eliminated after Glover. You got the wild card, though. You might be back.
I blew it. Yeah, it was terrible. But just too many mistakes.
Well, Bradshaw Stanton once again, and this time Stanton's trying to put that two-stroke on the outside. Oh, he went on the inside. What do you call that?
Maybe Damon might not like that. Let's see what happens in the bottom of this corner.
Damon went the long way around.
Yeah, he did.
Here he comes into that. This has got to be one of the funnest corners to get around.
It is. It's really fun. It's soft and loamy down there. It's really cool. That whole section of the track down there in the back is really fun. Damon won the first one, right?
Damon Bradshaw has Stanton. Stanton needs to win this one to go to 3. If Stanton can't keep Bradshaw at bay, Bradshaw gets him, it's over.
They're close.
2-stroke and 4-stroke. We've seen a bit of that. Were you surprised how good Sipes 2-stroke ran?
No, and Ryan's such a great rider. Well, I mean, all these guys, but these guys on these 2-strokes are doing really well today. That 450, you got to be really careful. There's some mulch down. A
mistake by Stanton and Bradshaw. Capitalizing.
Could be it.
This could be the end. We might have to bring him back in later, though, if he's got that wild card.
We got the wild card. We were hoping to see these guys go to 3, but Damon's going to get the better of him on this second one.
And Damon Bradshaw takes the win.
The beast is back.
He could be a factor the rest of the day.
He could be. He ain't riding bad at all.
No, never count that guy out. You know he's a bad dude. Been working. I know he's been riding a lot. And how fun is it that he's back on a Yamaha?
It's very cool. It's just so cool to see Damon on the bike. And, yeah, it's like being in a time machine. Stanton on the Honda, Damon on a Yamaha. We're right back where we started.
Well, speaking of Stanton being on the Honda, he's pulled up over here. He'll be checking in. You got a chance to get out of the hot seat here for a minute, go and relax and talk to your team manager and say, hey, I want that wild card.
Work on my bike a little bit to figure this thing out. Ease up on the throttle.
So Jeff Stanton, the 363, decided that it was time to bust out his amateur number, his first year pro. Great starts. He had that Honda 252 stroke singing out there.
Doesn't it sound good?
Your buddy eliminated you, though. Damon Bradshaw said, I'm going to go 1-1 on this guy. He's flexing right now.
That's good.
I think he's back at the truck.
I know what's in my basement. Should I have brought those camel trophies, those gold camel
How many of those
statues?
do you have?
I have 3 of them.
Oh, that's really nice.
No, dude, that was fun.
Villopoto's day could be over right now. Mike Alessi wants to end it now.
Mike's a starter.
Oh, he's a great starter.
So, no, it's going to be great no matter what.
Villopoto said he learned a little something in that first go-round. We're going to see if he's able to put
he learned he was sleeping on the start, and he needs to wake up and get at least side by side with him in the first turn, Rob.
If he doesn't get with Mike right on the start, it's going to be hard for him to hold him off.
It's been funny all day watching these guys. In practice, they're trying to throw down the fastest lap.
Here we go.
Of course, Alessi with the start, as always, but Ryan's right there this time.
Oh, he's banging on him a little bit. They're putting a little body on him.
Rubbin's racing.
You know Ryan's getting big turn down there.
For those that said we wouldn't be racing, I think they're changing their tune now, huh?
Yeah, this isn't iRacing. This is legit.
No, this is the real deal.
Oh, Mikey's trying to put him away early.
Ryan can still come back. Ryan will be in the main. He's got a couple more he can make it through, but Mike's on his game right now. He's riding good.
race 1 of 2 could put Villopoto out. We might have to.
He might be in my same playing field. I don't feel so bad.
You might have to go.
I may have to race him, then I will feel real bad.
Mike's starting to open up some breathing room now. This one, it should be over. Mike said, you know what? I'm going to try to diesel my way right to the front of this pack all day long.
Right. Great ride by both guys. Hey, how about the track? Track's super fun. At 52 years old, it makes me feel good. I can go out there and actually ride it, and ride it somewhat competitively. The track is set up great for what we're doing.
Big flat track in Alessi.
This one, Rob, is definitely in the books. Line another group up. Great race by Mr. Alessi. And I'll guarantee you, Ryan is super pissed.
He'll be over here. And I got a feeling Golden Boy's not letting him off the hook. He's going to be slamming down that wild card on Villopoto later in the day.
It's not over yet. He'll still be in that main event. We'll still have a 3-lap battle. Hey, we're here to put on a show, create some entertainment. Are we doing it?
I think so. How about the 199 is back on the line again?
Go, go, go.
Has he been known as, is he a world-class trainer or something I didn't know about?
I don't think he's a world-class trainer, but he's just super talented. As I said in the round table last night, one of the most all-around talented, can do anything kind of guy. We've seen him jump a Triumph and multiple flips, and he's just set the world on fire wherever he's gone. So the battle is set here again.
Number 14, 199, Knacks back in the day.
Oh, look at Kevin. He took his flannel off.
Oh, is he getting serious now?
Serious.
This is serious stuff.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, you're back.
Not what we wanted, but
are you
fans, there's a wild card.
You better talk to your coach and find out who's going to give you your wild card.
Yeah, Golden Boy, what's going on?
Here we go. K-Dub took the flannel off.
I like that. It's getting serious now.
Oh, look at that start.
Up the inside. Come on, TP.
Fight Club Arena going down right here. Here comes the 199 on the number 14. Is Travis going to go for the pass again? Look at. Oh, I don't think he has enough to two-stroke. This is one of his first races ever on a KTM, and he is making that thing look amazing.
He's riding very well.
I think he's getting faster each time he's on the track. Honestly, I do. I think he's getting faster each time he's on the track.
Look at him up the inside!
Big whip, Kevin.
Gotta love Kevin's style.
Yeah,
some of the best.
Beautiful.
His technique is unparalleled.
It is, and you know what? I tell you, he's. What's Travis doing? He looks like he's.
Might have blew that turn up.
Oh, he blew it. No, wait. What do you think Travis would do now? Oh no. He's got to. Oh my! Wide on the corner. Look! Oh no!
Second backflip of the day.
Wow.
His newest bike and an old YZ490.
He backflipped a 35-year-old. He backflipped a 35-year-old YZ490. I can't believe it.
Did you hear that?
I just heard that.
What did 6 times just say?
6 times just said he's going to call out Damon Bradshaw, the beast from the East, to go again.
That's the
do
thing
you
about
have that in you, Stanton? Are you fit enough?
I'm definitely going to
try. All right, I like it.
That's the thing about
throwing the challenge flag. Are you throwing the challenge flag or what? Yeah. Well, you're part. Damon has to accept it, though. Man, I can't believe. Hey.
I don't think Damon's turning it down.
Look, we're watching the whole shot. It's just amazing there. So Kevin moves on. Man, we got a tough. I only get to pick one of the wild cards. And I got RV sitting on the bench. I got Travis Pastrana sitting on the bench. Holy crud. I don't know. This is Jake Weimer.
Yeah, Jake. That's, I'm going to tell you now, I think that's a big jump to backflip.
Wait.
I don't even know if I would jump it.
Did he actually pull it off? I think he did. He went down and challenged Bradshaw. Bradshaw said, fine.
The beast from the East and 6 times.
You know what 6 times told me earlier? He goes, that's okay. If I get it, all of a sudden it's not okay that he got beat. He called him out again.
Absolutely. Everybody's like, I'm just having fun. Yeah, right. The gate drops and everybody behind those goggles. It's a little bit of ego coming in.
Always. I mean, look, I just got beat twice, but I know that every time I'm trying to beat Mike right now. So I need to, obviously we know he's the king of hole shots, and I need to get him off the line.
We played the replay.
Checking the line. Bradshaw interrupted the program, said, I'm going after Bradshaw again. And
Six times.
He was able to do it. What's your number? You're 9 times.
Yeah, 9 times, 10 times, whatever you want to call it.
Something like that.
Well,
the challenge
How was that?
I just want to let you know, I was very disappointed that you didn't take out Alessi. I thought that's what we're all here for.
I'm trying to. I'm really trying to.
Challenge call out.
What is it? Is that what happened with Windham and I too?
We made the rule up as we went.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Now look, you know who did it? Stanton. Remember him earlier? Oh, I'm okay. He's not okay. He wants it.
Oh, this is great. Dude, so good. Well, I got lucky those first 2 starts, got ahead. K-Dub's on fire. K-Dub's going to go all the way, man. Alessi's looking good, though, too. But these guys, see, maybe with age you do get a little more maturity. I'm just expecting Stan to clean him out in this call-out race. Well, look at this. Look, he just go up straight. Oh, he brake checked a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's what talk about.
He goes, I'm just going to get a little sideways in front of you. I think that'd be great.
That's good. You know, Bradshaw's looking awesome. I mean, they're both looking really good. But I think Bradshaw can go on further, man. He's looking really, really strong out there.
He's back on a Yamaha. He's comfortable. He works back in the industry, which I think is great.
Oh, without a doubt. It's so good to see him back around and see him, coming out and doing these races. But dude, these guys have been actually battling it out all practice. Dude, as a kid, these guys. I mean, it was the Bradshaw-Stanton duel. Yet Jean-Michel Bale was Stanton's teammate, was trying to take him out. I mean, look at these guys. This is just, for me, this is the greatest thing ever, watching these guys ride right now.
I think Bradshaw's going to end at 3-3.
Yeah, kind of like Windham. If he goes wide, though, watch this. Stanton's got one more. He's got arm pump for sure. Now, that inside line feels good, man. It's just hard to get out of that corner.
Another great race.
Oh, Damon Bradshaw, Jeff Stanton. Dude, these two, to see them on the track is just absolutely awesome.
So much action on the track.
I felt really good with Windham, man. I was trying to ride faster and faster, but K-Dub, as heavy as he is, as much as he doesn't... Oh, man, look at this battle. Look at this battle.
Up the inside.
And they were saying they run each other clean. Like, you can't run that close to anyone that you don't really trust. I mean, these guys, a lot of respect, a lot of years of experience over the two of them, for sure.
It don't look like much, but it's just like, he's ready, dude. That's so fucking cool. She said they both fucking stood up the street when that photo finish happened. They were like, wow, dude, this is going to be a we already have another one.
Well, as we watch these riders come back on this replay, Jeff Stanton, he's still got that good style, but Bradshaw, man, he looks effortless on the bike. The checker flag's about to come out, this replay, and Damon Bradshaw has got the deal done. Gang, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to make some more moves as we get ready to go here at Moto FITE Club on FITE.tv. Everybody here is having the time of their lives, and the gate is loaded up one more time with K-Dub. Folks, we'll be back in just a moment after these commercials.
On Saturday, May 23rd.
No, Cody got him pinned. What? Cody pinned him.
Cody and Lance Archer will meet in the finals of the TNT Championship Tournament, and it's personal.
Cody Rhodes had the chance to stop Dustin from getting that beating.
It's the biggest grudge match in wrestling today to crown the first ever TNT champion.
Look at the whole family gather, the doctor in the ring.
All Elite Wrestling presents Double or Nothing. Live Saturday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern. Only on pay-per-view.
Bring the Vegas gaming experience to the palm of your hand. Bet your favorite team, try your luck in the casino, or our poker room. The earliest sports lines and the biggest limits online. Lots of deposit options. Bet on live events as they happen. The next play, the next score. Get winnings fast or roll them into a parlay and win even more. Visit BetOnline today and see what millions of customers have experienced for over 20 years.
The Legends Cage is reserved for the very best fighters on the planet, and Rhys Gibbons is the best of the best. The 5-time champion has faced all challenges and cleared out his division. But his 6th title defense presents a new challenge. Wrestling champion, Randy Stone.
For a world champion, I don't think he's ever been hit by a guy like me. It's going to be like getting hit by a truck.
Randy is an opponent. He's a clown.
Randy is the most divisive figure to ever step foot in the Legends Cage, splitting the world of MMA and professional wrestling right down the middle.
Live from London, England, are you
All eyes will be on this fight. And one thing is for sure, the world of professional wrestling and the world of MMA will collide.
Yeah. 10 riders, best of 3. Pastrana Glover. Then you see Pastrana Windham, Weimer Sipes, Stanton Bradshaw, Alessi Villopoto. Now we have Windham, Sipes, Bradshaw, Alessi. Did you ever think you'd see that?
Bradshaw, Alessi, that's going to be absolutely amazing. But this, here we go, Team Puerto Rico. Dude, we're just going through the brackets on the Motocross of Nations team for sure. Windham is looking strong, but I tell you, Sipes, he was on fire. He went 1-1 in his heat as well.
The R's are up. There we go. Drag race into turn number 1. And look at the Roos coming back.
Dude, look at the
Sipes is two-stroke.
Two strokes are crushing K-Dub off that start line. Maybe it's his extra 40 or so pounds. And look at how Windham just stays so low on that first jump, too. It's going to be hard for Sipes to pull him out of this bottom corner. Oh, Windham finally got that triple step up out there. Sipes holding him off. Man, Sipes is looking good.
That guy looks good at everything he does. Does he do anything bad? He's not a good fighter. I saw you tap him out the other night.
No, I actually got crushed by him.
Oh, did you?
Hopefully I get another shot of this. We'll see if Glover brings me back in as team captain. But Windham on the inside.
Oh! It's not done because Sipes, he's got a spot out there where he could get the pass done.
Well, without a doubt. I mean, he's got the power down right here. The insides are slippery, the outsides are blown out, so it's a tough call. You see that outside, just there's nothing out there. So Windham looking pretty in control right here, but this is a really slick corner, and the final corner is pretty slick as well. So Sipes is just riding. Look at him go.
The 264 and the 14.
I was able to go. Sipes has a good line right here. He's going to be able to cut back to the inside. That's where I was able to get Kevin, and looks like Sipes did as well. He's got that 350. Runs K-Dub off the track, and he took inside. Windham's going to pass him on the outside. Watch this. Here goes K-Dub. Here goes K-Dub. Yes! Look at that!
And it's Windham by a bike.
Dude, Kevin, that last turn, he is tough to beat. Doesn't matter where you go in. You take the inside to block, Windham's going to pass you on the outside. You take the outside to go fast, and he's going to get it done on the inside. That guy is riding good. What a battle.
We finally got a chance to talk to Ryan Sipes as he comes over right now. That was one for the ages.
Yes.
Age and and then, what do you call that?
What do you say?
I don't know. He's coming off the track. He's already,
dude,
he's got words.
Look at this battle, though. I mean, Windham, he knows what he needs to do and where he needs to be. Absolutely unbelievable.
Crazy. Sipes finally gets beat. He's heading back to the pits, though. He's going to say, go ahead, let Travis talk.
This whole Kevin's just been absolutely on fire. I mean, seeing you ride, Jeff, is so cool. This is
just seeing everybody here has been awesome. And Kevin, he's super talented. Probably one of the best raw talent to ever ride a bike, and just had an outstanding career. And so, hey, we were making fun of his flannel shirt, and it.
How about Damon Bradshaw is on the line with Mike Alessi right now?
What's the generation gap there?
This is a couple generations right here. I don't know if the 45 and the 800 have they ever raced. Hey, Ryan Sipes, thanks for jumping in the booth. What happened?
Man, I blew the last corner. I messed up and let him by over there. I blew the last corner and he got me.
Here goes the 800 once again out front.
Awesome job, Mr.
Sipes. Behind him. Sipes has got to
get back up to the line. He's got no break. I was going to give him a hard time about blowing it in the last turn. He set Kevin up, but here we got Alessi in his starts.
Is Bradshaw closer than Villopoto was?
He might be.
Jeez.
He might be.
You got Bradshaw all fired up now.
I got him fired up. I challenged him on that third round, and he must have.
When you said I challenged you, what did he say?
He said absolutely. He said he wasn't scared. I'm not scared to challenge or ride. Gosh, the weather's great. Everything's perfect. We're super excited to put on a great show for everybody. And I mean, what's the age gap there? I mean, come on. Alessi was in diapers when Damon and I were battling.
Back in '92.
He may have been on a PW50, but awesome job, Damon. Alessi's he's got it going today. We're not going to throw him under the bus yet, but we'll give Damon an amen. Good job. Just how our brackets are going to work. Damon will have a chance to get in there. I'll have a chance to get in there. Villopoto will have a chance to get in there. It's just how they're lining up. We're just putting on some real racing and a lot of fun.
Checker flag out one more time. Mike Alessi and Damon Bradshaw. That was the first one. Alessi gives him a little look back, a little wave. That was a battle. That was a good battle.
So the battle's back on the line. Do you think Sipes is mad?
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets mad. I think that just takes him up another notch.
Let's hope he gets even, so we can see the third battle between these guys. But
it's going to be good.
One of our good friends just texted me. She said, "I held my breath the whole time while I was watching you." I said, "Honey, I held my breath the whole time too. Are you kidding me?"
I thought you were going to put on a pit board. Breathe.
Yeah. So
how about you and I are watching it. This not a fan, not a sponsor. This is just a bunch of guys that said we want to get together and bring a little bit of healing to the world, if you will. And people need this right now. You need to, think about other things. So, thanks a lot for what you guys are doing.
No, it's a group effort by all these guys. I mean, some of these guys drove 40 hours to get to where they're at. And so it's a group effort to do great things, to raise money for charities, to put on an event, put on a show, live.
No purse money. You guys are going for a WWF wrestling belt.
I don't see that belt in my trophy room in the future, but it's still been a great time.
All right, let's see what K-Dub could do right here.
Oh, he's got it down. He was slow on the starts, but he's done enough of them now. He's getting it down pat. So Kevin says, I'm going to check out. I don't want to race a third race. I know what Kevin's thinking.
Definitely touching down. A little bit of track dust kicking up. But Sipes, here he comes. Aggressive
Inside.
On Windham, and he takes away the spot.
Kevin must not be thinking how I thought he was going to think. I would have just assumed Kevin's like, I'm going to get this over with. I don't want to do another one. Because Kevin owns a bunch of gyms. He owns like 12 Planet Fitness. And he'll be the first one to tell you that he doesn't use those gyms.
He is not his best customer?
No, he is not his best customer at all. And it might be showing right now, Rob.
They're going to split 1-1. Sipes has him. I forgot he dipped him at the check.
No.
I thought Windham got him.
Yeah, Windham did get him.
Yeah, so if this happens, they'll be tied. A little bit of the graphics might be off a bit, but K-Dub dipped him.
They're gonna split this one, and Kevin's gonna have to go back to the line, lick his wound, and get ready to battle again.
Villopoto's starting to go out on the track. So maybe he's looking at lines. He thinks his captain's bringing him back.
Really?
Checkered flag, and that's going to be a big win for Sipes right there.
Kevin is so tired right now. He's on the start. He's like, "What? I got to go again? What are you talking about?" So I think, and now he's got to do a next one right now.
Travis, I just said that for a person that owns 12 Planet Fitnesses and doesn't use them gyms, and it may be showing right now.
He doesn't go into them. He is so tired. He's like, "Can I be done? When's the final?" There you go.
What's your take here? They're gonna put you back in? You're gonna throw yourself the wild card?
No, I threw it to Villopoto.
You're throwing him back in?
Yeah, I got Villopoto back in. I haven't heard what Glover's doing.
You're not done, are you?
I hope so. No, I'm just joking. I got the win. Man, I landed right on my head.
We have to see another backflip. That's what we want to see. All viewers want to see that.
Talk to Glover. He might put me in Villopoto.
Okay, we'll make it happen.
That would be a good one. These battles that are taking place right here, and folks, the crazy thing is we're exactly 1 hour into the program, and we're starting to get up into the guys are going to start laying around. It's not friendship anymore.
Yeah, it's going to get more serious.
Commercial. He said he physically cannot go again right now.
Our pump.
Well, we're back on the starting line.
Kevin, I said for a man that owns 12 gyms, I use this line because you wanted to talk about it. A man that owns 12 gyms, you don't get much use out of those, huh?
Well, I mean, it's different than walking on a treadmill and trying to, beat some of the best legends of the sport as we get ready to watch two more go.
Here we go. Bradshaw going now against Mike Alessi. This is going to be good.
Jeff, do you have a cure for arm pump right now?
As I, in practice, went up to Travis and put my arms out, I said, "Do you have a cure for that?" He says, "No, there is no cure, bro." That's old age and holding your breath.
Damon Bradshaw is almost
Alessi,
shoulder to shoulder with Alessi.
Imagine this, Alessi with another start. So, Mr. Start King. So, that's all right. Damon will have another opportunity. I know he thinks the same way I do. We've talked enough today. It's all about getting in our vehicle and getting home safe, but still doing a good job and putting on a show for everybody and showing people that, yeah, we can still ride.
Absolutely.
I mean, not as quick as some of these guys, but it's in our blood. We enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And so super excited to be here and do what we're doing. So,
we all just needed it so much right now. I think it was, we all got to talk about it and said, you know what, we got to do it. Well, when? Like next year? No, in 2 weeks. I'm like, what?
You do good things happen. Kind of rained and drizzled the last day, and look at it now. The sun's come out. Lord's given us a great sunshine, a great event, and it's all good. We're doing good for everybody.
Alessi touches down. Damon Bradshaw on the same jump now. He touches down behind him, but I think it's going to be a tough way to go with Mike Alessi out front right now.
It's This one's in the book. He's going win-win, and he moves on to the brackets. So now we are going to get Windham and Ryan back out there for another battle.
Well, here's what we're going to do. I've just been told from Kevin Windham, if you want to see him again, take a commercial break. Let me get a drink of water. So I hope the boys up in the booth heard it.
So people, we are live. It's happening. Maybe Kevin needs a water, and we don't have any IV, so that's not possible. But we'll give him a few minutes and get him back out there.
Well, let's take a commercial break. And when we come back, we'll have a chance to reset the field. Kevin Windham will have taken a break, and we will be back after the conclusion of this replay. Folks, we hope that you're enjoying your afternoon with us on FITE.tv. This is our first ever Moto FITE Club. Right now, Mike Alessi looks to be the cream of the crop, but man, we've had some good battles so far. Bunch more to go, and don't forget the captain. Speaking of captains, Travis Pastrana's back in the booth. You guys can throw in the challenge card coming up shortly.
You know, I want to.
May 23rd.
No, Cody got it. What? Cody pinned him.
Cody and Lance Archer will meet in the finals of the TNT Championship Tournament, and it's personal.
Cody Rhodes had the chance to stop Dustin from getting that beating.
It's the biggest grudge match in wrestling today to crown the first ever TNT champion.
Look at the whole family gather, the doctor in the ring.
All Elite Wrestling presents Double or Nothing, live Saturday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
Bring the Vegas gaming experience to the palm of your hand. Bet your favorite team, try your luck in a casino, or our poker room. The earliest sports lines and the biggest limits online. Lots of deposit options. Bet on live events as they happen. The next play, the next score. Get winnings fast or roll them into a parlay and win even more. Visit BetOnline today and see what millions of customers have experienced for over 20 years.
The Legends Cage is reserved for the very best fighters on the planet, and Rhys Gibbons is the best of the best. The 5-time champion has faced all challenges and cleared out his division. But his 6th title defense presents a new challenge. Wrestling champion, Randy Stone.
For a world champion, I don't think he's ever been hit by a guy like me. It's going to be like getting hit by a truck.
Randy is an opponent. He's a clown.
Randy is the most divisive figure to ever step foot in the Legends Cage, splitting the world of MMA and professional wrestling right down the middle.
Live from London, England! Are you ready for a new legend?
All eyes will be on this fight. And one thing is for sure, the world of professional wrestling and the world of MMA will collide.
Well, we're back live. Windham, Sipes, Bradshaw, and Alessi. Now, what we're going to be able to do is once we get on with this, we're going to bring our wild card riders back into play. And our wild card riders so far, we have riders like Pastrana, who've been eliminated. Weimer, who's been eliminated.
Hey, you had to put it like that.
Jeff Stanton, who's been eliminated. And Ryan Villopoto have been eliminated, and so has the golden boy, Broc Glover.
We Travis, don't feel bad. He usually says my name right off the bat. Glover was eliminated first. Then he says, Don't feel so bad. So, yeah, right now we're going into the semi right here. Kevin, people were talking about, oh, wait, 1 lap is not enough. You need 2 laps. Yeah, right. I don't think anyone out here right now is thinking 1 lap is too much.
Kevin is getting slower and slower every time. He's like Popeye. His right arm, his forearm is bigger than his quad. Like, it is just, he's like, dude, I need a break. Go to commercial. Buy me whatever you can. I mean, he does own Planet Fitness, a whole bunch of Planet Fitnesses, but he definitely does not ride much.
No, I actually tried to help him stretch his arm out a little bit. It's rock hard. He's definitely got some big forearm pumps. So he's going as fast as he is with complete forearm pump. And, Kevin's just a talent that we haven't seen in many generations. So this is going to be, these 2 guys are great friends. And Sipes is just on a mission right now. He wants to win this thing so badly. But Kevin.
So, yeah, and now talking wild card. So, Brock, you and I get to put somebody back in. I want to see RV back out there. I need to see Villopoto. I mean, dude, Alessi is going to be hard to beat, but he needs to have another shot to get back in there. So he's my wild card pick.
Okay, so you're going to take Mike Alessi, huh? Or you're going to take RV to try to beat Mike Alessi. You're going to rekindle that rivalry from the early days, huh?
It's hard off the start. Alessi is so hard to catch, and I tell you, he has been running the laps. He is definitely taking this more serious. I mean, we're all competitive. We all want to win, but he has taken it from start 1 of practice. He is ready to win this thing. Sipes is ready to win this thing. Sipes is in shape. Sipes is not going to take any crap, so this is going to be a good race right here.
Okay, well, I can't get close enough to you to take your pulse. Would you do me a favor and check your pulse? And are you recovering? Because I got a wild card pick here, and your name is in the pool that I can take.
Sorry, but your 490 smashed me pretty good. So if we're doing a wild card, we need to get back on before I lock up.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Windham's decided that the far outside gate may have seen enough action. He's moved over one. This might be the advantage he needs to get up on Sipes, and we see them over there. They're looking to make sure that Kevin's ready to go, and it appears that he's tightening up the gloves, getting ready to maybe drop the hammer on that big 450 Honda.
Man, I want to see Sipes is awesome, and he's riding amazing, and he's got a great shot at winning this overall. But I want to see Windham make it through this heat so he doesn't have to race anymore, so he can give Alessi a run for his money in that final 3-lap challenge.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing: if Kevin makes it through, then throws Sipes in the. Sipes goes to the LCQ, and then he gets to run against whoever those 2 wildcard guys are. So Sipes, no matter who loses this, they're not done. So we got another chance to run through to the main event.
Did you say who you were picking for wild card?
I did not. This is not over yet.
All right.
So I'm holding it close to my chest.
Here we go. Oh. Man, those 2-strokes run good.
2-stroke. Another whole shot. Oh, Windham on the inside, though. Windham needs to keep it close. That KTM 300 2-stroke is absolutely, it is light and it is fast. And doggone, it sounds good.
That thing is so
here we go.
crispy.
Coming inside. Does he get him?
Oh, he made that work.
Oh, Sipes back. Man. Oh, Sipes has him. Dude, Windham needs to get through this one. Let go.
Oh!
Kevin needs this win. He needs this win.
Do you see the look over at him?
Oh, yeah, he's just trying to block. He's trying to do anything he can. Right now, if Windham hangs on, he's got a chance this overall. If not, there's no way his forearms and his body is going to make all the way through the LCQ and the main event. So,
do you remember when we were talking on the phone? You think I'm going to drive all the way from Mississippi just to ride 2 laps?
Oh, he was talking. Oh, no, Sipes back on the inside, dude. Sipes is looking great. Oh, there you go. Windham cuts back underneath. These 2 racing like it is the final, because for Windham, this is everything. All right, is Sipes going to cut back? Windham has been passed twice on this corner. Does not. Oh, come on, K-Dub.
It happened again.
3 times. Kevin cannot hang on. Does he get it? Here we go. Go, K-Dub. Go. No.
Ryan Sipes.
On to the final. K-Dub goes to the loser's bracket of the semi, and he's going to face a wild card. Travis, where's your helmet?
Am I going? Am I wild card then?
I'm wild card you, brother.
All right,
going, brother.
Come on.
You are going against
RV. Out there, and we're gonna
you are going against RV. I'm calling out Travis Pastrana will be our wild card to add Ryan Villopoto.
So normally when you're at a motocross or a different kind of dirt bike race, supercross, anything like that, there's 1, sometimes 2 announcers. We have 4 announcers in the booth right now. I got the Golden Boy. I got 6 times. I got 2 6 times really. Right. So what we're going to watch now.
How about that pass? That was awesome. Kevin looks over. I mean, you're in heaven, Rob. I'm just sitting back here laughing, going, "This is so awesome." I bet I haven't seen anything going on out in the wild. What people are saying, but if people aren't thrilled at what we're doing, they must be sick.
This is staged.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was a great battle.
That was fantastic.
So far, the only thing that we brought in that wasn't normal was a television commercial so Windham could catch his breath.
Yeah, this is these guys, and I am chuckling inside because, the beginning of this one lap, that's not motocross, trust me. Your heart rate's through the moon here. Yes.
Here we go.
I don't know what Pastrana's going to ride now.
I hear a two-stroke in the background.
No, he's going his KTM two-stroke
right here.
Listen, Travis isn't going to lay down and die. He's going to do whatever he can to beat 9 times.
And the problem is these are single eliminations. They just go once. And then if you win, you make your way into the
that's why,
you got to LCQ.
That's why I'm sitting in the booth with you. I'm eliminated, bro. I'm TV guy now, which I'm okay with that. It's good.
You guys are good on TV.
Hey, right here. So you see RV. He's on the 4-stroke, and he's picking the inside because you can tell he definitely wants to control that inside right-hand corner there. So he's picking the inside. And we see a smiling Kevin Windham come up here. But, Kevin, don't think you're done for too long because you now can go to you're going to go to the LCQ.
Yeah, Kevin just come up.
Poor Kevin's having to ride more than anyone now. Hey, Kevin, you got to win 2 in a row, then you have to ride those best of 3.
Oh, that's what I said. Pastrana's not going to just lay down and let Villopoto take this. He's going to do whatever he can, no matter if that 490 landed on his back or not. Whoa.
RV's looking for all kind of angles right now. And,
he bumps him and
he
goes
puts
down.
Pastrana on the ground.
Hey, Rubbin's racing. That's all right.
Fight Club, baby.
Fight Club. Well, that's the first one we've seen go down. Well, that's twice for him, unfortunately. The 490 bit him, but it's all good. Villopoto's going to move on to the next one.
What did RV do? Did
he just bumped him a little bit.
Well, Travis is up quicker than I ever thought.
He may have cut the track a little bit. That's all right.
Oh, he goes down again.
He's like, I'm done.
That's the same corner he fell in my race.
I'm done.
Too, so.
That's all right.
So your choice to put Villopoto into the
that was Travis's choice.
Travis picked
Travis. I picked Travis.
Hey,
I had a good pick.
We just told Kevin he was up. He's a wild card. He's got to go again, dude. You got to go one more time.
So you're in the LCQ, Mr. Windham, against right there that Mr. Ryan Villopoto, 9-time AMA champion, and Damon Bradshaw.
I don't think I have that many championships. Matter of fact, I know I don't. I don't have any in the big bike class. Just through the time of my life, I feel great. I feel like my talent's there. My right arm is locked up, and a 2-minute commercial break. Don't really bring that back for us little guys.
We can't even massage that out in 2 minutes. Good job, Kevin.
So
line it up.
Look, we can watch little replays here, and then RV gets inside of Travis. Man, Travis had it. We got some.
He has to go back to the line. He has to win the LCQ, and then he goes right into the main. And what the folks probably don't remember is the main is actually going to be a 3-lap race, not a 1-lap.
Yeah. So, Villopoto, I'm watching Villopoto. He's panting like a puppy right now. He's out of breath, and he's got to go right straight to the line. With Kevin, who said, I don't want to go to the line, but he has to.
Man, I thought he was coming in for the pass. He got in a little hot, stood it up. I was already pretty committed, so I just stayed on the gas. I thought maybe I'll just run him over, but it's kind of like those Carmichael days. I just take a weeble wobble, just did it all day.
Great battle. Hey, that's the part of the Fight Club, Fight TV. Here we go.
Yeah, I figured if there was any shot in the world of getting back out there, just send it.
Well, RV's got to get right back on the line here because that was the battle where we're going to find out if he got choosed. He had to do that. Yeah. Now he has to go back and run the LCQ.
How about that 2-stroke on the start, Travis?
Pretty good about that. The 4-stroke, they get into it halfway down, but I cut over, so I get ahead of halfway down.
Yeah, awesome start. I felt good on my starts too, but Damon had me the rest of the way. But it's all good.
Well, folks, what we're going to do now is we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to load the gate up with these riders in the LCQ. This will be the first time that we've seen 3 riders on this track, and we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll get the crew lined up, and we'll be back with our LCQ in just a moment on Fight
Saturday, May 23rd.
No, Cody got him pinned. What? Cody pinned him.
Cody and Lance Archer will meet in the finals of the TNT Championship Tournament, and it's personal.
Cody Rhodes had the chance to stop Dustin from getting that beating.
It's the biggest grudge match in wrestling today to crown the first ever TNT champion.
Look at the whole family gather, the doctor in the ring.
All Elite Wrestling presents Double or Nothing. Live Saturday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern. Only on pay-per-view.
Bring the Vegas gaming experience to the palm of your hand. Bet your favorite team, try your luck in a casino, or our poker room. The earliest sports lines and the biggest limits online. Lots of deposit options. Bet on live events as they happen. The next play, the next score. Get winnings fast or roll them into a parlay and win even more. Visit BetOnline today and see what millions of customers have experienced for over 20 years.
The Legends Cage is reserved for the very best fighters on the planet, and Rhys Gibbons is the best of the best. The 5-time champion has faced all challenges and cleared out his division. But his 6th title defense presents a new challenge. Wrestling champion, Randy Stone.
For a world champion, I don't think he's ever been hit by a guy like me. It's gonna be like getting hit by a truck.
Randy is an opponent. He's a clown.
Randy is the most divisive figure to ever step foot in the Legends Cage, splitting the world of MMA and professional wrestling right down the middle.
Live from London, England! Are you ready for a new legend?
All eyes will be on this fight. And one thing is for sure, the world of professional wrestling and the world of MMA will collide.
Well, Villopoto's the first one on the line. And, folks, you haven't seen anything like this yet today. This is the first time we're going to have 3 riders. We have Damon Bradshaw, Ryan Villopoto. They're in a full attack position. Gate drop. This is to get into the main event. And Villopoto's back in third behind some of the legends of the sport. Makes a quick pass on Kevin Windham. He has to get around Bradshaw now, though. Damon Bradshaw retired, came back, won one more in the mud on a Honda CR250 back in the aluminum frame days in '97, and Villopoto's trying to come back up on Bradshaw. Ryan Villopoto works the inside, but it's still Damon Bradshaw trying to get into that main. And now Villopoto's taking the lead. Ryan Villopoto gets around Bradshaw, trying to find a way into the main event. Villopoto was selected as a wild card. With that wild card selection, looks like he's putting it to use. But Damon Bradshaw, there is a lot of fight left in that rider. Made the big drive out here. He is not interested in going home yet. But Villopoto's trying to send him home, and Bradshaw is trying to battle back on him. Outside the long way around, Villopoto touches down. Checker flag coming up, and it's Villopoto that makes his way into the final. Folks, we've talked about it a few different times today. We talk about how these riders have made the drive, how there isn't a purse for this race, how the gang that's been doing charity work this whole time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute. We're going to find out a bit about it. Jeff Stanton and Broc Glover are two of the givingest racers that have ever been in the game. And as they make their way out onto the track to tell us a bit about how some of these auctions and things are going down, I see Jake Weimer handing over his helmet. Jeff Stanton has his. He has Broc Glover's custom painted Troy Lee helmet. They did a lot of work on that so they could truly feature the 522 of the late Marty Smith. So certainly a exciting time. Three more riders on the gate, and this is the main event. This is a 3-lap main event. Before we go to the main, though, we're going to find out a bit more about the auctions that we have in store for these people. Give them all a little while to kind of loosen up a little bit, get them out on the track. The Moto FITE Club crew has been extremely excited about all the action they can bring you here all day long. And with this race, we will have crowned our first 2020 champion, Pastrana, pulling up. You see him coming up onto the line right now. And they make their way over to the starting line, and that's where we're going to shoot some video. Now, Jeff Stanton down there, he's getting ready to talk about road to recovery, and here we go.
Before this main event starts, we wanted to talk about some great things we're doing. So people out there that are watching know what's going on. So all 10 of these helmets are going to Road to Recovery. They're taking pictures of them tonight. They are going up on their website tomorrow. So you can physically go on the website. Travis is going to sign it, and this can be delivered to your door. All helmets are going to Road to Recovery. 100% donation is going to Road to Recovery. And we're doing the same thing, goggles for docks. Mr. Hart did a great thing helping out with protective equipment. So we're signing and auctioning off all 10 goggles going for goggles for docks. How about that helmet? Troy Lee, Broc's a little bit sad that's got to go. He wants that on his shelf, but Troy Lee did an awesome job painting that thing with.
This helmet right here was hand painted. Troy Lee did all the lettering in his garage. And anybody that knows Troy now, he's got such a big company that you don't really have a lot of opportunity to have Troy actually physically do your helmet. But he did this one for me for the Fight Club. Custom did it, obviously, here. That right there, I think, Jeff, that's Travis Pastrana roost. That makes it even better. And I got a little Marty Smith sticker on the top there. One of my dear friends, mentors, and unfortunately lost his life with his wife Nancy, and so this helmet's dear to my heart. I might just have to bid on it myself here on the Road to Recovery website. So all the charities of the helmets are going to Road to Recovery, as Jeff said. Jerseys are going to the Team Dangerous and benefiting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, which is a disease my son suffers from. And we've got goggles for docs, and there's all the other riders have their charities. I know Damon Bradshaw is doing Parkinson's disease, and I think Ryan Sipes is Christian Athletes, is it, or is that what it is? So both Christian FCA. Okay, perfect. So Road Recovery website, you can bid on all 10 helmets, all 10 pair of goggles, and all 10 jerseys, and 100% of that's going to those 3 charities that we've chose. Travis is going to match mine and Weimer's jersey.
That's right. Travis sitting campfire last night. Whatever Broc's and Weimer's jerseys go for, Travis doesn't have those 2 jerseys, and so Travis is going to 100% match that. So get on there, spend $1,000, $1,500 on Broc's jersey, and Travis is going to match that to those charities. So great things happening. We're going to get fired up, get this main event, and see who's got it. Awesome night.
While the legends of the sport continue to impress with the way they give back, Travis Pastrana, you look down to the line, 3 riders once again. This one isn't a 1-lapper, though. This is 3 laps. Mike Alessi, Ryan Villopoto, and Ryan Sipes are down there on the line. You see the line starting to clear out. As we go to the drone high atop, very unique environment here. Has never had a start gate until just this morning when they installed it. And this one's going good. Kevin Windham joined me in the booth here for this 3-lap main event. This is what the people came to see, I believe, today.
Well, now that I'm out, that's what I came to see.
Now that you're out. So in the main event, 3 laps. Sipes, Villopoto, and Alessi, and we're going for the championship belts.
Man, those belts are nice.
Hey, and you know what else we don't have here, guys?
What's that?
There are no parade lap.
No. No sight lap.
No sight lap. We're going straight into it.
Jeff, I'm honored enough to say I've won a belt only one time. Have you won a belt in your entire career?
No,
belt.
I just need a belt to hold up my pants. That's all I need.
right.
I'm not taking one of them home.
Look down at the starting line. 3 riders, 3 laps to go, and we are going to have our first champion of the 2020 championship chase.
So
here. This is going to be it.
Is Villopoto just going to take him out in the first turn?
3 laps. 3 laps. Did he finally hole shot Mike? Yes, he did. And Mike's going to try to come up the inside hard, but Ryan Villopoto shuts the door on him.
Hey, when it counts, Villopoto makes it happen. He got that start dialed. Let's see how it plays out.
Is Mike going to put a little
aggressive.
body on?
Yes, he is. Aggressive right off the bat.
And the quick
First
look over.
lap.
Villopoto ain't going to like that very much. Villopoto's not going to like that. Get in there, Travis.
Get in there, inside. Come on. Oh, we need. There's Puerto Rico bringing up the rear right there, but they need to get all over Alessi right now. He is, but I tell you, these guys can chase him down.
It's a 3-lap race. This will be the first time all day it's 3 laps.
Dude, these guys are going, but I tell you what, Alessi does not want to look back. He does not want to make a mistake. I just think RV can catch him. I mean, it's Ryan Villopoto and Sipes. Come on, guys.
If Villopoto gets him, it's going to get to him. It's going to get ugly quick.
I cannot wait to see this. This is what Fight Club is all about. Whoa, Villopoto scrubbing so hard. There is one person in the world that Villopoto does not want to get beat by, and that man is out in front of him right now. He is on the gas.
Start of the second lap here. Sipes is riding a little bit further, starting to lose touch with the front runners. But Villopoto's going to have to find a little better line here.
Yeah, I know. Well, I didn't think the inside was going good, but Alessi made that work, man. He came here with a mission. But Villopoto is Ryan Villopoto. Come on.
Here we go. Next time around will be the final lap. They've got about half a lap to go here on lap 2. Mike's starting to stretch it out, but is RV kind of chipping away a little bit?
No, RV's coming back. RV's gonna win this race.
I think he's found the line.
He doesn't. All he has to do is get 2 bike lanes closer, and it is yard sale for Alessi.
You're thinking he's going to take him out.
A little Bible by Villopoto there.
Oh, no.
I can tell you guys, I'm glad I'm not out there. My arm is so pumped, Travis.
All right, 1 lap to go.
1.
Listen to that 2-stroke. Sounding good across those walls, man.
See if Villopoto right now can find a way to try to reel in Alessi. This isn't a place where there's a big jump that you have to do to make it. Everything's doable by everybody here.
Yeah, I tell you, Alessi has not made 1 bobble yet. He came here with a mission, and Villopoto, I'm really surprised he didn't knock him down that first lap, but this is looking like Alessi has a good shot at this.
I think he has a shot at picking up the belt. He has a chance to go home the first crown champion of 2020, Mike Alessi.
That's eating at Villopoto right now. Bad.
Left-hander. The 800 of Mike Alessi looks over. Villopoto still in that number 2 spot with Sipes back in 3.
2 big jumps real quick. Villopoto is just not close enough to make that takeout move that everyone has been wanting to see.
I wanted to see it, Trav.
Touches down, look over the shoulder. He knows what's coming up next. We'll be heading to the starting line to crown some champions in just a moment. A wheelie to the finish.
Man,
and the checkered flag flies.
Only 3 laps.
We're heading over to the start line right now where we'll crown some champions, sign some helmets, get some jerseys ready to go, and find out who the first champion of 2020 at Moto FITE Club is going to be. Folks, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we will crown some champions here at Moto FITE Club.
23rd.
No, Cody got him pinned. What? Cody pinned him.
Cody and Lance Archer will meet in the finals of the TNT Championship Tournament, and it's personal.
Cody Rhodes had the chance to stop Dustin from getting that beating.
It's the biggest grudge match in wrestling today to crown the first ever TNT champion.
Look at the whole family gather, the doctor in the ring.
All Elite Wrestling presents Double or Nothing, live Saturday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
Bring the Vegas gaming experience to the palm of your hand. Bet your favorite team, try your luck in a casino, or our poker room. The earliest sports lines and the biggest limits online. Lots of deposit options. Bet on live events as they happen. The next play, the next score. Get winnings fast or roll them into a parlay and win even more. Visit BetOnline today and see what millions of customers have experienced for over 20 years.
The Legends Cage is reserved for the very best fighters on the planet, and Rhys Gibbons is the best of the best. The 5-time champion has faced all challenges and cleared out his division. But his 6th title defense presents a new challenge. Wrestling champion, Randy Stone.
For a world champion, I don't think he's ever been hit by a guy like me. It's gonna be like getting hit by a truck.
Randy is an opponent. He's a clown.
Randy is the most divisive figure to ever step foot in the Legends Cage, splitting the world of MMA and professional wrestling right down the middle.
Live from London, England! Are you ready for a new legend?
All eyes will be on this fight. And one thing is for sure, the world of professional wrestling and the world of MMA will collide.
The world has been waiting for the return of sport, and folks, I think today we were able to do that. We took 10 legends, brought them together at a top-secret location, said, listen, battle it out. We've got championship belts. We've got some charities involved, and that's exactly what happened today. We saw some of the best that have ever thrown a leg over a bike one more time lay it on the line for your entertainment, your enjoyment, and the competition. Finishing third today is probably one of the most talented human beings we've ever seen. We're going to get your championship belt in here, and we're going to talk to Ryan Sipes. Ryan, you picked up the championship belt in third place. I know you wanted a bit more.
I did, man. I had grand plans of winning this whole thing and, doing whatever it took to get there, and I couldn't even get close enough to them. After the bad start, it just put me in a bad position, but these boys were on it. That was top speed. I think everybody was going like 110%. It was awesome.
Now, when you got the call to come out here, you knew you were going to be battling with these guys, and early on you were putting this two-stroke to work for yourself. You were putting it out front, even getting great starts.
Yeah, the bike's fast. That's not the problem at all. It's a little tough to handle on the track to keep under control, but that's two-stroke. That's why everybody races a four-stroke. They're a lot easier to ride, but there's no problem with power with this bike, and had some awesome battles with Jake and then with K-Dub. Man, that was like my heart rate was 200 coming off the track after I raced K-Dub. Like, we were going at it. We probably passed each other 6 or 7 times. And then this race here was probably not as exciting for you guys as those, but man, we were rolling out there. That was some serious speed by those guys, and I was doing my best to keep up.
Everybody wants to know what you have coming up next. It could be a road race. It could be a hill climb. We never know what's coming up for Ryan Sipes. We know that everybody has been pretty locked down, but what do you think is going to be your next event?
Honestly, Rob, I have no idea. That's why I was so excited when I got the call to do this. Like, at least we're going racing again. And we get to come up here, see some old friends, race. It's obvious everybody here can still ride a motorcycle and ride it really well. So to come up here and have that competition factor, the adrenaline. I was up at 4:30 this morning. I couldn't sleep. We're going racing again. This is awesome. So, and then to do that and to be able to give back to some charities, Road to Recovery, we're going to give a bunch to them, and the cystic fibrosis, the goggles for docs. I'm giving some stuff to charity that I've worked with a lot, Global Disaster Outreach, and then the FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So that's cool to be able to race my dirt bike and give money to people that need it. It's a win-win.
Well, we'll tell you what, best of luck, and we kind of caught a little rumor that you might be not done with Fight Club yet.
I'll keep coming back to Fight Club if y'all have me, because this was awesome.
Well, best of luck to you. We can't wait to see you more. Folks, finishing third on the day on the Red Bull KTM. How about a nice, big, at-home, loud cheer for our buddy, Mr. Ryan Sipes. Let's slide on down here to the rider that finished second. The one thing you did was you drove the farthest to get here by far.
That is right. I think it was about, all in all, probably door-to-door 40 hours. It was a trek, that's for sure.
You came back in through the wild card round. You were able to get into that wild card round because, Mike was able to get you a little bit earlier in the day.
Yeah, I just I didn't have the greatest of starts those first ones, and then I pulled a little trick out of Mike's book. I was able to watch the starter's foot a little bit, just pull a little fast one on him and got the whole shot, So blew the turn a little bit, but man, we were racing hard. I mean, those 3 laps that's the hardest I've raced since I've retired. So no slouch in there from either 3 of us out here, and the race, I think Kevin put on some of the best racing that we've seen all night.
Kevin Windham actually called for a commercial break. We've never seen that in the race before. He goes, just give me a commercial break. I'll be fine as soon as that happens. You've got some special people, though, that help you get around the country, and you want to give a shout-out to them.
Yeah, always. It's like rob yourself for, putting this thing together, orchestrating this thing. It was, and I want to thank all the riders, too, because this took a team effort to do right now, getting these riders to believe in the idea that you had and execute it, and I think we've done a pretty damn good job at it. So I'm pretty happy with that, and hopefully we'll see us out here again with another Moto FITE Club.
Well, we're looking forward to that. We want to get you your second-place belt. I know that you knew a little bit about these belts coming in.
Yeah, actually, I called me, Rob, and I was like, hey, do we have belts? And you're like, I don't know how quick we can get those made. So MX Trophy was able to knock these ones out of the park. I put a call in, asked for a favor. I was like, hey, can you guys, make this happen in literally 3 days? And they're like 4 days, and they're like, we got you. So they slammed these together for us, and they turned out awesome. So thank you guys.
Well, finishing second is pretty good, but man, when you grab the top step at the very, very first inaugural Moto FITE Club, there is nobody that can say who won the first one and not say, that was Mike Alessi. Congratulations.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. I just want to thank all the people viewing in. This is, this was all last minute, last 2 weeks, and, I just want to thank everybody at FITE TV for putting this on, and more than just the FITE TV, but the riders. We all came together and, communicated through text message and Skype, and we made this thing happen. And honestly, it's a privilege to race. Ryan, we had our ups and downs in racing through amateurs and through pros, and obviously he got the best of me. He's honestly like the mini goat of motocross and supercross. So it's a privilege to race against not just him, but Ryan Sipes, Kevin Windham, Travis Pastrana. I mean, come on, that's awesome to be able to be on the same track and race against these guys, and watching Bradshaw and Stanton go at it. That was awesome. Jake Weimer. It's a great group of people that put this together. I just want to thank all the guys at Smart Top Moto Concepts. Mike Genova, he's been just above and beyond, super supportive of not just me, but obviously like my dad, Tony Alessi. He's a huge part of the team and making them, tick and be able to get good results in Supercross. And, a huge thanks to him and Gear CBD, Liat, my mechanic Donald Davis for being here and, pitting for me. He's like my best friend back in Florida, and, I love him. And all my friends and family back in Florida, everybody knows whose they are. Tommy, Brandon, Ashton, Kyle, Billy, just all of my good friends back home in Florida that I can call my friends that were able to help me put this together. We were doing tires, we were doing clutches literally the day before we left, and just a lot of bike work. It was a 15-hour drive for me to come up from Jacksonville, Florida. I had a great time, and I just want to say thank you again to FITE TV, the riders, for all of us communicating, getting this together, and having a kick-ass event.
Well, we'd like to present you with the very first ever championship FITE Club belt. Folks, these are the top 3 in Moto FITE Club. Hoist those belts up above your head. Congratulations on an outstanding job. and we can't wait to see you at another event real soon. Moto FITE Club has another special guest they'd like to talk to because the Road to Recovery has been an amazing part of this, and let's talk to the folks from Road to Recovery. I'd like to bring Broc Glover, and if Jeff Stanton's close, I'd like to bring both of them in. You get the call, and you hear that there's going to be a motorcycle race at a top-secret location with a bunch of folks that are counting on Road to Recovery to distribute a whole bunch of cool stuff. And this man, Jeff Stanton, and this man, Broc Glover, goes, we'll handle this part of it. We got it. So, Broc, I'm going to hand the mic over to you, and you tell us a little bit about how the helmets, again, the goggles and the jerseys will work, plus the Sunday Moto pit bike that is going to be going to the medic rig. And then, right at the last minute, they said, hey, we're going to also auction off your YZ450, the gang from Moto Zilly. So tell us a bit about how all that works.
Well, when we all came together, there was no question that we all wanted to bring in charity. All the riders, once, I brought it up, Jeff Stanton brought it up, and Travis Pastrana brought it up, and everybody was like, absolutely, let's bring some sort of causes on board that are right now during this COVID-19 shutdown. A lot of these Road to Recovery, for instance, is just, they're not getting the donations that they've got before. So we thought, what could we do for that? Well, guess what? We're going to have some pretty special helmets done. We're going to have very special jerseys. This is the first Fight Club, Moto FITE Club event ever. And so these are going to be auctioned off for the charities of the choices. And Lori, you're going to handle all the duties from Road to Recovery. So you can go to Road to Recovery's website and start bidding on them, I believe, tomorrow. But Lori can tell you more about it. So couldn't be more proud of all these guys, doing a good cause like this and just being involved with it.
Yeah, it seems to be the theme of this fight. We know gives you a phone call and says, hey, I'm putting something together. You just can't tell him no, or Broc or any of these legends out here. And when they wanted to team up with other foundations and charities, Road to Recovery was on board. We have goggles for docs. We have Team Dangerous for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. We have FCA, we have Wings for Life. There's a ton of charities that are involved. Go to roadtorecovery.com, go under events. It's going to be there. It's also on our main page. It'll link you right to the auction. And again, 100% of all the proceeds go directly to those charities. If you want to see which foundation or cause it's benefited for what items, just scroll down in the bio of those images and it's all there. And yeah, we are just honored and blessed that you guys even thought of us. So thank you for this opportunity.
No, thank you, Lori. Like she said, I called her less than 2 weeks ago and said, hey, we're doing this. Can you help us out? We did a huge event at the Motocross of Nations, raised a ton of money, and she was instrumental. So super honored to have Road to Recovery be a part of this, and it's going to benefit so many people. So get to the Road to Recovery. Put your bid in on all that stuff. We're doing great things. I hope everybody enjoyed the entertainment. Let's make some money for great causes and help others out along the way. I know Damon Bradshaw is doing. Everybody's doing an individual charity of their choice, and so awesome things. Rob, you ready to wrap up?
Well, folks, without the help and all the great legends that came together for this, the folks from the Road to Recovery, and a couple of very special people. My friend Dave Bianco, I can't thank you enough, sir. You're a top man in your field, the guys from Fight TV. We hope all you folks that were at home enjoyed what we were able to bring you in our very first ever attempt at bringing you a little bit of sanity during this pandemic. Folks, enjoy your afternoon. God bless you, and we can't wait to see you back on Fight TV.
All right, coming out here, one of the deals was Broc Glover called me out. He is the winningest AMA 500cc national champion of all time. And he said, someone is racing me on a 500. So he brought back the Armsville. Now this is the most high-tech, modern 500 probably in the world right now. This thing is absolutely awesome. Factory suspension. I couldn't start it. Like Brock says, back when men were men, we actually started our own bikes, but I got an electric start. It adds like 20 pounds, but it's totally worth it because my knee sucks, and kicking this thing, it kicks back. So it's a beast. A lot of power, a lot of speed, but it's still, even with the new chassis, it still vibrates so much. Really hard to hang on to. Should be good for the start, and it's way better than any other 500 out there, so I got that at my advantage. I'm a two-stroke guy through and through. I brought out the KTM 250. KTM started making new two-strokes. A couple of the brands did. Kind of the reason I got off Suzuki, though, because there was some awesome new two-strokes coming out. So talked to Roger DeCoster and Ian. Got this awesome bike. It's pretty much stock, but it's as fast as you need to go. Got some RG3 suspension, so thing rides really nice. It looks good. Got some graphics. And grip tape is the key. As I get older, and I feel like I'm better than I actually am, I need to hang on, or else I just get flying Superman off the front. So a lot of grip tape, good suspension, and I don't need it to go any faster than stocks. That's my 250. Although I will be going against Sipes on a 300 cheater.
Hey, here we are, Fight TV. It's all going down tonight, but little preview of what we got going on here. Two-Stroke Tuesday. I posted it last week Tuesday. Bringing out the 2007 CR250 back in my era. Obviously, all 250 stuff. I enjoy riding the four strokes, but I thought, what the heck? There's guys going to be riding some two strokes. I love riding this thing. I race it in some vintage races, and so bringing back the CR250. The VP gas, the Maxima oil, just smells delicious, and the thing hauls the mail. I love it. So may not be able to compete with all the four strokes, but I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it, bring back some racing, bring back that two-stroke smell, that two-stroke feel. I love it.
Hey guys, it's Tom Zielinski with Sunday Motors. We're here at Moto FITE Club. Standing next to me, I've got Ryan Sipes, the general. He's got himself on that bike right now, as a matter of fact. The great folks at Sunday Motors came together, wanted to support the event and support the medic rig. We're here right now. Ryan's going to even autograph this. This bike is going to go completely to the medic rig to help support their efforts, take care of all the riders. Next week, Road to Recovery will finish up the auction on this. Every one of the racers that's here with us is going to autograph this. What an awesome keepsake. And to top that, we're going to give you an extra gas tank so that you can actually go rip around on this bike. Ryan, if you don't mind taking a minute, let's have your autograph on there. Okay, guys, now that you've seen Ryan sign that, we're going to get everybody else over here. Somebody is going to walk away with an absolutely awesome bike that's loads of fun. Sunday bikes are just a riot to ride around on. And they're going to have one of the greatest commemorative keepsake items from Moto FITE Club. Make sure that you go to the Road to Recovery auction, check it out, and let's bid this thing up to help support the mobile medical rig. Thanks very much.
On Saturday, May 23rd.
No, Cody got him pinned. What? Cody pinned him.
Cody and Lance Archer will meet in the finals of the TNT Championship Tournament, and it's personal.
Cody Rhodes had the chance to stop Dustin from getting that beating.
It's the biggest grudge match in wrestling today to crown the first ever TNT champion.
Look at the whole family gather, the doctor in the ring.
All Elite Wrestling presents Double or Nothing. Live Saturday, May 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
Hey guys, it's Ryan Sipes. We're out here doing Moto FITE Club right now. But if you think this is cool, just wait till the beginning of June. We're going to do Flat Track FITE Club. We've got myself, Jared Mees, Sammy Halbert, Brian Smith, and check out who we're going to be racing. Jay Springer, Chris Carr, Scotty Parker, and Joe Kopp. Young bucks against the old guys. We're going to be riding bull tacos. It's going to be awesome. Check it out.
Bring the Vegas gaming experience to the palm of your hand. Bet your favorite team, try your luck in a casino, or our poker room. The earliest sports lines and the biggest limits online. Lots of deposit options. Bet on live events as they happen. The next play, the next score. Get winnings fast or roll them into a parlay and win even more. Visit BetOnline today and see what millions of customers have experienced for over 20 years.